Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to support us even further, consider becoming a super fan on our YouTube channel. That gives you access to exclusive videos that I will be making in the near future for people to interact with and see what happens, but only for super fans. In addition to that, if you want to support us further, you can join us on Patreon. Link to that is down in the description below. That'll get you into our exclusive Discord server, Patreon only, as well as a handful of artists that do some commission work with the community and stuff like that. And you get to participate in any of our community events that we get to do as they are coming out as well. We also have open slots available, including in this game. So if you are interested in playing in any of our games, be sure to reach out to me. Let me know. But anyways, let's get to it. Alrighty, Forrest, tell us what happened last session.
Last session, the party had just met one of the noble counts, Isaiah, I believe is
Isaiah.
Isaiah. He had come in, informed them a bit about what was going on, talked about this old artifact that's being used called the Red Well to create this magical effect affecting the town. Makes a deal with the party that if we are able to take care of these other vampire counts in the area, that he would help us, give us some information, and potentially he may show up and help the group in if they need him in this situation. The party starts kind of planning what they might want to do, how they want to actually do this attack, or if they even want to attack at all. So the party rests for the night, and during some of the watches, we start picking up on the routines of these two counts. Kind of creepy. The sister was a bit insane, we could say, talking
Only
about looking for an angel and tearing off its wings to grant a wish. I believe she broke into a home and killed all of them in there. And went off on her way. Her brother then showed up and pretty much showed how ruthless he was as well by basically just killing a man who was on the ground begging for help. He left. Nothing else really happened that night, and the party then proceeded to start on their plan. Flea dug into the bottom of the tower, and once we had the go-ahead, we busted through where the sister was. Gray, unfurling her angelic heritage, kind of captivating the sister and having her come after her. The party broke out of the tunnel and started into a pretty nasty fight, some high-level spells. We saw some crazy blood magic. And I believe it ended with Gray finishing her off with a final strike. After she went down, Gray then started to do her ritual to her god to start destroying the remains of this sister. Galen and Forrest were getting the Red Well, the skull that was at the top of this bottom floor, getting it out of there and handed it off to Flea, who took it down the hallway and buried it in one of the rooms that he had built in this tunnel. After the 10 minutes was up and her ritual was complete, all of the sister was destroyed, completely gone. And that's when I believe Cade had heard a very large, very angry yell coming from above.
So, Cade over by the staircase and Flea on his way back over here from that faraway place down in the tunnel. You all hear from above you, followed by very, very hefty footsteps. What are you all doing?
We should probably just leave. And I'm going into the tunnel towards where Flea is.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of stepping.
So Flea's a good ways down already.
Taking the rear, looking towards the door. If he comes in, taking dodge action.
Are we fighting this, or are we just going? Somebody get
Guys,
somebody
you
get
need to make a decision.
Yeah.
We can't escape. I don't think we're gonna get away. He's too fast. We have the best vantage here, I think.
Is the
What?
cat destroyed? Like
No.
where it was like just getting radiant energy blasted onto
It's-
it?
I mean, it keeps slowly regrowing, but it's not alive again.
Yeah, I would keep hitting with a sword with my free time, or
It's very
stepping on.
easy.
Just keep it by Miss Gray, so he just keeps exploding.
All right, so none of you are fleeing?
I want to go personally.
I don't think we can.
What makes you think we can't? We have no time to argue right now. We have to decide what
He's
we're doing.
faster than me.
Since we're Gray's an NPC right now, can she take the cat and like tie it around her, or
Give it to Cade. That way, if who comes in, he'll aggro on Cade. I'm too weak right now to be the front line in defense.
Is there a
I
box
need you
or
all to roll
anything?
me initiative.
Oh
Yep.
God.
There we go.
Oh,
You took too long.
I'm still taking the dodge action in the front. Ready, fight. Here we go.
Let's see. Where's Galen? Galen's right there. And
oh my
initiative.
God.
Well, at least, Galen, what's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier. Dex is right in front of me. 0. It's at 11, so it's 0.
Let me roll Grays, because you are going to need Gray. Most of your casters are almost out of good spell slots. Let me keep Gray's character sheet popped out as well. Yeah, he's definitely faster than you are. All right. Gray is first. Shit. All right, let me look at her character sheet, unless any of you have a suggestion of what she can do.
Where is she at right now? Where is she at right now?
She moved into the tunnel with the cat.
Okay. Can we see him in the doorway or not at all?
You hear him coming down the stairs.
She has spiritual weapon. I don't know if she has daylight left, but daylight didn't really do anything.
oh, daylight is an hour. It should still be going on.
Yeah, so daylight's still going on. So
Right in the
spiritual
mouth where you're standing, Forrest.
So spiritual weapon.
So send the spiritual weapon to hit him while he's on the stairs.
I'd say have it at the door, like ready to use when.
You can't hold a bonus action.
No,
spiritual
I know,
weapon.
but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is summoning it in this room when he gets into the room. So it's at
Okay.
least pre-summoned, so she can cast a spell. Like
Galen will pick up the cat and pitch
Well-
to Cade.
Okay, I'll just control her because you guys are in initiative. He's coming down the stairs. You're not going to have multiple actions any longer. You had the opportunity of multiple actions. You all hesitated, and therefore he's here. She's going to hold action guiding bolt at first level the moment she sees him. It's something. Flee.
I'm heading back as fast as I can.
All right, for you, 50 feet of movement. It'll get you right behind Gray. You're only about 30 feet from the entrance.
Okay.
When
You all
it looks-
yes?
When it looks like he's about to come in, I'll cast a spell on Cade.
On your turn, you will cast a spell on Cade. You cannot hold action to cast a spell, or else as you're holding it, you use the spell slot.
Oh, okay.
So. Okay. Sorry, wrong one. Cade, you being the last one really in the room, you watch as Bjorn walks down the last stair, looks up, around, and then over at you. Where is she?
Cade isn't talking. He's grim-faced and just ready for the attack.
Cade, you feel a hyper-focus envelop around your body as he runs forward and will punch you in the stomach. 19 misses, correct?
Yes, it does.
As the fist goes flying up towards you, you end up nimbly moving out of the way as you feel the pressure from it just jabbing in that direction. As you kind of move out of the way, he is going to throw his other fist directly into your kidney. 26. You will suffer 23 points of bludgeoning damage as his fist connects into your bones and you feel them begin to shatter against your side. Give me a con save. Okay. Everything goes white for a moment, but then you refocus yourself in, and you just look up at this massive person who puts their hand on your head. Where is she? Galen.
I'll cast, damn it, 20. I'll cast Protection from Good and Evil and Cade, I guess.
All right. So you run up behind him and you cast the spell.
Oh, I got a touch him, don't I?
Yep.
It's a touch.
So, I assume undead.
Yeah. Oh, do you pick?
You pick.
What?
Yeah. You choose the creature type. So, undeads now have disadvantage to hit you, Cade. And that was your action. All done?
She left. And then, guess I'm done, yes.
Forest.
I just watched that bone-shattering punch.
You see there is a dent and bleeding coming from Cade's side.
Isaiah sent us. Did Gray ever cast her guiding bolt that she was holding?
Oh, good point. 17 hits him. Oh, I suppose I'm supposed to be rolling with her, but it makes no difference. It hits. Guiding bolt. 19 points of radiant damage. Wait.
Yeah.
That's damn near... Okay. Good fucking guiding bolt.
Yeah.
It
that's
slams
nice.
into him, and now the next attack against him will have advantage.
I'm going to cast Bless. I'm going to step out to the side, cast Bless on myself, Galen, and Kadanis.
Okay. The three of you get D4s to help you.
Yep.
All done, Forrest?
That's my turn.
Gray's turn again. Any of y'all have an idea of what you want her to do?
You want her to chuck a holy water or cast a spell?
Y'all tell me.
How many seconds spell slots does she have left? I'm sorry, I don't know what.
No second levels, 1 first, and 2 thirds.
Oh, I don't even know what third levels spell she has.
She has Meld into Stone, Revivify Always, and Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, I do Spirit Guardians, but isn't it within like the?
He has to get within, I think, 60 feet of her? Or 30 feet?
Sorry, I'm looking it up.
I'm pretty sure it's 30.
Around you 15 foot for the duration.
Yeah, so
So she would have to get up next to him. Well, damn near next to him.
At least close. She's near Galen, at least.
Yep. All right. She will summon a spiritual guardian that encompasses around her. Is that 3d8? Oh, it didn't roll because the sheet's still fucked.
Yeah, that one's... You would just roll 3d8, Joe.
Oh, I'm fixing it because I don't want it to be a problem in the future. There we go. Wisdom save from him. Shockingly, not his best stat. However, 14 is a failure. He'll take 11 points of radiant damage. All right, that's Gray's turn.
And its speed is halved in that area, too.
Sure. Flee.
How far is Gray away from me?
Gray is about 40 feet away from you after she moved up.
Okay, so I'm going to run ahead 25 feet.
All right,
With
to
the
put yourself
movement.
within 15 feet of her. That'll put you right at the mouth of the cave.
Save me, help us! And then I'm going to attempt to conjure animal.
You move the skull.
Yep, it's 200 feet away in the back of in the ground.
Give me a wisdom check.
Sorry, there's a thing in my... Oh. Here, let me do it on the screen. Sorry. Bum, bum, bum. Wisdom check.
That is correct. You are opposing the static of this effect. Now nullified. Ooh. Wait, you did save. So that's a minus 3. 20. 20 still beats it. As you begin trying to call out to that other world to bring forth these animals to assist you, you feel they're almost shunted away, but then you force them into this area, and your spell does successfully go off.
Woo! 8 wolves surround him.
That's what happens when you remove the power source.
Woo. Okay, and I forget, do they attack this round or next round? I forget.
Roll their initiative, and they'll do it on their next
Oh,
initiative.
that's right.
Come on, 16.
Or
I'm just gonna
15.
roll it.
Just nothing higher than fleas. We don't have to...
Nothing higher than
Yeah.
please. Nothing.
I don't know. Cade probably wants him to roll. Nah.
Well,
So it's a 5.
5?
Yep.
Yeah. And go ahead and add your first wolf to the initiative. Just click and drag it, and yeah. You just get it set up while we're going through the rest of the turns. Bjorn is going to go. Disadvantage on trying to hit you, Cade. Okay. Dirty 20.
use my reaction to try to parry, not parry, defensive duelist.
Oh yeah, you have that. So that moves you above 20?
Yes, it does. To 22.
Very well. After you do that, he's going to just push you away and take a step over towards Gray and attempt to punch her. I believe that's going to hit. What's Gray's AC? 17. Oh, that definitely fucking hits. So 23 points of bludgeoning damage against Gray. And con save DC 11 for Gray. Does she have Warcaster?
I have no idea.
Me neither. Observant. Nope. The spell's gone. And that's going to be the end of Bjorn's turn.
Did Cade ever join the
Yeah.
order?
I'm a-
he
Did you not click your token?
Yeah, sorry. Brainlet moment. I'll do it, change it to 7.
Alright. We'll just give you 2 quick rounds.
There we go. Hey, not that much difference. 6, 7.
Alright, let's just give you 2 quick rounds.
Just stabbing. Twice.
Okay.
That's it.
You have disadvantage to hit him.
Okay.
you straight roll for the first one since she has guiding bolt on him.
True. So
So
22
20?
hits.
9. And
Yep.
second one.
Misses.
Yes.
You have
Next
bless.
round.
I don't know if that's gonna help, but probably
It
wouldn't.
won't.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just.
It's cool, but 11 is way too low.
And yes, next round then.
Yep, second one. Go ahead.
Oh.
We skipped you twice, right?
No.
No,
Was
we're
it
only
twice?
on the second round. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
No,
No.
ignore that.
Scratch that off. We'll maintain your 22, but next turn. All right, Galen, now it's your turn.
I guess I'll attack Bjorn. So, pull
Alright.
up my character sheet. I'm using my shield now, so it is one-handed.
Okay.
One-handed.
8 misses. You
course.
strike over towards him, and he just kind of like almost pushes Cade arm in the way to force you to just withdraw it. 20 hits for 12 points of slashing damage. Anything else?
I'll go ahead and use a smite.
Okay.
So that'd be this plus 1 more d8.
Yep.
D8. So 4, 5, 7.
All right. He will take that, but then use his first reaction in order to devour magic. As you utilize that spell slot, it slams into him. You see that he just takes a very deep breath, and I need you to give me a wisdom save, Galen.
You have bless.
Let's say plus a d4.
You don't need it. You rolled a 28. I'm not that evil. You are not fighting Tiamats. Like, but anyways, as you slam into him and you feel that burst of energy come off of you, it almost goes into him as he forces it, shoving it back into your direction. That is going to be 8 points of necrotic damage, halved down to 4. Give me a con save.
Saving throw, con save.
Okay, you maintain concentration on your protection spell for Cade. All right, those were your 2 attacks.
Yep.
Forest. That was weird.
That was strange. Did I like see stuff happening? Like he like inhaled almost like the magic into him.
The divine energy struck him, glue, and then forced off his body right back at Galen.
Oh fuck. I'm going to. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast. Command.
You're already concentrating. You're willing to lose it?
No, it's not a concentration.
Command's not concentration?
No, it's just a one.
I always
turn
forget.
thing.
For some reason, the charm spells aren't concentration.
Suggestion is. Command just like the one word version of suggestion.
Oh, right. Okay. So what's that? Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yes.
Ooh, natural 1. He's going to use his legendary resistance on that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
I'll burn it. It's fine. Cool.
But what was your command?
Grovel.
He just glares at you when you say that.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mosey on this way. Like right here. Just don't worry when I'm in near Galen's aura.
Mm-hmm. Cade, your turn.
Moving around towards his back.
Okay.
Gonna try to do two quick slashes at his back. The first one, 22.
All right. You still have disadvantage. 22 does hit.
Oh,
That'll be
just
10. Okay.
So slashing at his back.
Shink across it.
And second one.
16
You have
just barely
bless.
misses.
You have bless. You have bless.
Oh,
you have bless.
shit!
I have
That
blessed
hits. That hits.
for 11.
Ooh, you
Super.
slash into his back yet again, and it cuts deeply as he just seems to be evaluating the entire room.
Second win, bonus action.
Yup.
Yeah. Smart.
Yep.
Wolves
Good thing I just pissed him off.
go.
D10, so 7 plus
6, so 13. Wolves go.
Yay!
Go ahead and surround him. Nope, that... You have to change the card to a spell card. Not a spell card, to an attack.
I'm sorry, what?
On
Your
the
macro's
sheet,
not
change
working.
it to an attack. It's not rolling the macro, it's rolling blank.
No, it's because I haven't finished my macro. I haven't finished.
Oh. Well, this will be fun.
No, it just takes a second to pop him.
Yeah, I stopped what I was
Okay.
clicking because you were talking to me.
You get 8 wolves. Nice.
Yep.
2 hit.
Okay. And he has to make 2 saves
Strength.
for, I believe it's strength for me.
Can
Yeah,
you just tell me what the DC is?
It's like 11.
He succeeds no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, it's strength, 11 strength.
Yeah, he
All right.
succeeds.
So
Jesus.
14 points of damage.
How much?
14? Because you wanted me to do the average, right? I have it on macro where I can do
Yeah.
rolls, but
No, we take average for NPC things. 14. Ooh. So
Do the wolves have attack tactics?
yep.
it wouldn't make a difference with his nimbleness.
Oh.
He's
I
a nimble
understand.
silencer.
I understand.
Nobody
now.
gains an advantage from attacking him.
No one has an advantage on me. I'm always watching.
Yeah.
Nothing can slip by me.
Yep.
I'm too.
All right, so all of them are done. Gray's go. Well, Gray lost her spell.
Lost your spirit guardians.
Yeah, so only
She
one
still
more
has
third
her-
level.
But she still has her spiritual weapon out, doesn't she?
She didn't do that because we had too much of a inconsistent understanding of what's happening. She didn't do that. She did
Guiding bolt.
what do you call it?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Yeah. So she has 1/4 and 1/3.
Oh, she's,
If
she's
it's
a
her turn,
fourth?
she should use Spirit Guardian.
No, she has a 1/3 and a 1/1. Sorry.
Okay, I was
Oh.
about to say, Jesus. What?
Yeah.
Daylight's the only thing I can think of.
Daylight's
still
already
going
on,
on.
so
Already
go.
Oh,
Wait, if I was her, I'd fucking do spiritual weapon, but that's me.
Yeah, I would do spiritual weapon as well.
Only because I don't even think we have a diamond.
Doesn't she?
And she might have one, but
A diamond worth 300? I thought you guys. She
Yeah, we
specifically
do,
bought
we
that.
do. No,
Yeah.
we found it. We just didn't use it.
You specifically have it. So we're doing spiritual weapon at 3rd level.
Only because I said I don't care if I die. Don't revive me.
Everyone else agree?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
I
level.
fucking hate. Roll 20. 13 misses, but now it's out there.
Yikes.
That's her last third.
Mhm.
All right. Then for her action, I believe
Wait,
Toll the Dead. Yeah.
did you say spiritual weapon or spirit guardians? Force.
I said spiritual weapon because it's not concentration, and she can
Oh, okay.
also
Yeah, yeah.
cast. I don't
And
know
he's
what-
trying to beat the piss out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if she has
So,
concentration, it's not gonna be.
She will then. Let me change it on the character sheet because we need to change all of these amazing macros immediately set up by importing them onto the sheet.
Tell me, there's the whatever the cantrip for clerics is. That's
Yeah, Toll the Dead.
Radiant. No, the radiant one, not Toll the Dead.
No.
Oh no.
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that one. She's not that type of cleric, anyways.
Nope.
Son of a biscuit eater. What were we gonna try to dispel magic on? Like
The-
before last
the skull.
I could have done that.
All right.
It would. We don't know if it would do anything.
She attempts to make him make a wisdom save. Unfortunately, he is immune to necrotic damage.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
All right, that was Gray's turn. Flee.
I forget what he's wearing. What is he wearing again?
An open lapel, long frilly cuffs that are black and laced. He does have an ornate-looking belt and very nice regal gothic pants. And boots. He is not wearing any armor.
Boots. It's good. I pictured him walking around barefoot with like long toes. Like, long
No. Look at him. He's a handsome guy. You know,
Oh,
he
wait,
takes care of himself.
You did say he had boots on the first time I saw him.
Yeah, it's very important. He wears boots.
All right. I'm gonna try to whip him and whip him good.
Whoosh. Go for it.
Oh,
Thank you, bud.
Yeah, you do.
what?
Are you pulling him closer?
Wait.
No, I'm
Wait.
just whipping him.
They'll pull him
Okay,
in.
crack, and he like moves, and you go and throw it away. All right,
I don't want him any closer right now. If she had spirit guardians on, I'd maybe pull him into it, but no, we're
his turn.
Guardian
the only
spirits?
reason, the only reason he's not going after Gray right now is because Gray's not here. Galen. 22 to hit. I assume that hits Galen.
Yep.
You will take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as he just picks up his fist and slams it on top of your head hard. Give me a con save. DC, it's supposed to be 12, not 11, but yeah.
And I'm down. Constitution.
Did you have
Wait,
the
you're
temporary
down?
hit points still?
Oh,
The
I've
11
got-
I thought you-
technically?
I got 20 total. I got 4 temporary and 16 after the 4 points of damage from my spell earlier.
You all watch as he just slams his fist on top of Galen's head, and you all hear a very loud as he just crumbles to the ground. And then he turns around at you, Cade, no longer having disadvantage. And he's going to open his mouth. You will tell me.
Okay.
In an instant, he disappears from sight, moving into forms of shadow. Forest, 19.
Shield.
As you feel his presence moving down towards you at the very last split second, ting, deflecting his mouth right over your neck. And you see his looming form as he just squints down at you. All right. He is going to use his Aura of Silence ability. Takes a very deep breath. And none of you hear anything. Galen, please give me a death save as a whispered roll.
Well, that messes up my.
Death save. Let's see. Okay, where is it? A death save there is. So death save, and it should be. Oh, damn it. Well,
Next time, do it as a whisper, but it's fine. You're a
I thought-
paladin. You have the best saving throw. Oh, wait. Your aura isn't activated when you're unconscious, so that's an 18.
but they still passed, don't I? At 18.
Yes. Yes, you do. But, just for future reference.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. Forrest, your go.
He's still right next to me. Yeah, he's not in the shadows anymore. Whatever.
No, he's right behind you. He seemed to use the shadows to quickly move himself over to here, and you're not really sure what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
He's obviously a different breed than she is.
Yeah. Oh, what do you know? All my stuff is verbal based. I'm going to disengage.
He does not have Sentinel. Okay.
Thank God.
I'm not that mean.
Oh God, I was just like, please. Don't
Just Mage
disengage.
Slayer. Anyway.
I'm gonna stand in the middle of all of the light. When he went into the shadows, I'm just in the light, in the daylight.
Okay. So,
Just there.
kind of like where Gray is.
Yeah. And that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Cade.
I'm gonna use my action to bring Galen up. Go to Galen, get a healing pot off of him.
Alright, so your action is feed him a healing pot?
And I'm gonna stand in between him and the group. So if he wants to
Okay.
go to anyone, if he tries to charge anyone, he's charging me first. Kind of thing.
Galen, roll me 2d4 plus 2. That's what your hit points are currently at. And you're prone.
2d4 plus 2. So
Hey,
it's 7,
9.
9.
Yep, so you're at 9 hit points.
Yeah.
And lying on the ground. Your head still fucking quakes from that slam. Wolves are gonna go.
Alrighty. And no advantage, we said, right? Because these.
Yep.
8 wolvies. Come on, baby.
He has an unstoppable nimbleness. 3 hits. 14, right?
Woo! 21.
7, 7, 7,
7 each?
21. Yeah. Oh, he's looking a little rough. It's actually really rough right now.
And what's the range on? Oh wait, no, wolves are done. I forgot. I was thinking it was my turn.
Gray's go. Move the spiritual weapon closer. Swing with the spiritual weapon. $18 does hit him.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I think we know the AC. All right, cool.
17 hit before.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
So damage for a 3rd level spiritual weapon.
3D.
1d8.
It's supposed to be another D8.
It's it.
So
Third
17.
level? Is that third
Yes,
level though, right?
It's normally a 2nd level spell. One extra level is 1 extra D8.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking rough after that one. And does she have a weapon? Because that's literally all she could. She doesn't
Probably has
have a
an
weapon.
axe.
She does, but it's not macroed on the sheet for some reason. That's weird. What the fuck is up with all of these character sheets? I don't know. Hand axe. Strength. No. Just throw it. Nope. Nothing. Flea, your turn. He's kind of right next to you. And it is completely silent in your area.
I thought Flea coughed at him for a second. I thought that was something he was doing. I was like,
6 feet.
I mean, he gets knocked back. No, well,
Yeah.
Oh, then in that case,
So
I'm going
yeah,
to
no verbal components.
Yeah, let me just double check, make sure. Hold on. I don't trust the sheet.
You're right. You did multi-class sorcerer. Subtle cast.
Subcast.
I could see it. I could see it.
All right, so I'm gonna side eye Galen a little bit, and then I look
Yeah.
at the bad guy, and I'm gonna leap at him, and I snout elongates, and I primal savagery, somatic, not verbal.
Primal savagery does not have a verbal component.
Does get a side eye.
Yeah.
Because it like changes your mouth and stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
yeah, that makes
mouth and
sense.
looking-
That makes sense. Yeah. Go for it.
Ooh. Okay. Oh.
That
23.
hits. Get your damage.
Come on, baby. 18.
You leap up and gash down onto his shoulder as he drops down to one knee, and you watch as the light in his eye slowly fades. But then he focuses on you.
Super.
Oh.
You do have a big mouth.
I do.
That'll be a 19 to hit, Flea.
I believe that hits.
He grabs you by the side of your head and quickly sinks his teeth into your shoulder blade.
I dig that. Bite for a bite.
Yep. I need you to give me a con save.
That's what we're built for. Come on, baby. 19.
He's using his Endless Hunger ability on you. So, luckily, no piercing damage. 70 points of necrotic damage, halved down to 45.
Okay, let me do, I'm still up. I know I'm still up, but let me do some math real quick.
Yep. And he is going to heal for that amount.
Oh.
Okay, so I got rid of my temporary hit points.
Oh, we're not quite done yet. He's going to stand up then while holding you by your head and attempt to throw you at Cade. Cade? $19?
I'm good. Yeah.
That hits you?
No.
Okay. Flea goes flying past you and lands on the ground right behind you. Flea, you are going to suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And you are now directly behind Cade.
Cool. Rat war on a bee.
And he's going to step up around here.
So low.
Galen.
Galen, just hit him.
Yeah, I will hit him.
Go for it. Stand up.
Healing touch is a action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lay on hands, I mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit attack.
Attack. Can I throw out my shield and just attack him with 2 hands?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I'll throw my shield at hand, which doesn't do anything, then I will attack with... Oh, well, that's kind of ruined that.
13 misses.
Oh my
13
God.
misses. You
have
grab the
bless.
sword.
You have bless.
Yeah,
Oh.
4
bless.
could hit it. 4 could hit it, yeah. Roll your d4 twice.
Oh.
You just gotta get a 4. You have a 25% chance you can do it.
Got
One
this.
more time.
One more. One more. Yeah,
There
one of
we
them
go.
hits. You swing the first one wide around him, and almost wildly, and then after that first swing, you hyper-focus, grabbing and twisting the blade into his side. Go ahead and roll your damage. And anything else you might want to add. Who knows? I don't know. You don't want to do it.
Yeah, I will throw a smite. Let's see. So, I'm going to use second level, so this will be this twice, I think. So it's normally 1d8. I get an extra d8 for
It's
the next
usually
level.
2d8. It's 1 extra because he's undead, 1 extra because of
Okay,
the
so,
spell slot.
yeah.
So 4d8.
So 9 plus 5.
All right, not
Big
bad. So that is 14 plus 8 is 22.
Excellent. And then I guess I'm done.
Alrighty. Forrest, roll me a perception check. 15.
15?
Something odd happened. He went down, and somehow he stayed up. Go ahead.
Sorry.
You're muted.
Do I see the cat anywhere?
It's tied around its neck to, what's her face's belt.
Okay. I was wondering. I didn't know if I saw anything from it from there.
No.
Um.
Yeah, Gray has it.
I'm gonna just shout out, try and take him down with ranged. And I'm going to. Did I hear myself say that?
From your distance, no.
Oh, so I still can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I don't. know how
However,
big
Gray,
the-
who's observant, can read your lips. So.
Perfect. Okay. Good.
Glad
At
that
least-
feat came in handy.
Yeah. Who would have thought observant was useful?
Can I don't know if this will do anything. I'm going to minor illusion, making it like a spiritual weapon next to him, where Gray, like on the opposite side of where Gray's is. I don't know if this will do anything, but like, I have nothing that is non-verbal where I am, and I don't know how big this area is.
Okay.
Yep.
There's an object floating by him.
Yep. It's just gonna. Who knows? I don't fucking know. Ugh.
There is certainly a weapon floating by him.
It's menacing. It's very menacing at him.
Oh, it's so menacing. Like, it has, like, tassels and, like, spikes.
Yeah, I don't. Can I keep backing up?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll back up and be mindful of the shadows of where everything
All right.
is. But
As you move about 10 feet back even further, you begin hearing the footsteps.
fuck.
It seems to be in a radius around 30 feet around him.
Okay, once I get there and I know the range, I'm just gonna go back in a little bit and like stay in the middle of the light. So I go out that 10, I hear it, and I'm gonna head back in. So I'm staying where I'm
Okay.
at, basically. Yeah.
So 10
just
feet
want-
away from him.
Where Galen's at, having Galen and them there. So
Yeah,
yes.
Galen
Ending
is
my
a
turn.
perfectly
Ending my
good
turn.
meat shield.
Ending
Okay,
my turn.
Cade.
Moving behind him. Swinging twice.
Swing, swing. Swing, swing, swing. Ooh, 21 hits.
10.
10. He takes it.
Second swing.
11 has no
Bless.
chance.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Have to give him-
You guys realize his AC, it's 17. 11
Uh,
will not hit.
Moving back in between the group, kind of thing. Moving back around.
Very well.
Basically standing between Galen and... Well, actually, just in between Flea and him. Right between him and Flea.
You were already standing between us.
Yeah, but I moved around to his back. And then I moved...
He's
Oh, to the other
dancing.
side.
Yeah, I moved to the other side,
He's
then I moved
dancing
back.
around him.
Basically, I'm
Yeah.
dancing around him.
All right, fine. I won't do an
wolves.
attack of opportunity on you, Cade. We're good.
The wolves get to go.
All right, here we go. Sorry. Oops.
Honestly, this might work. I don't know if he might be able to eat these. I'm confused.
Ooh, one's a crit.
Hey, so 2 hits.
So that
What
would
you
be
should do is cast Bless at 8th level so you can get all the wolves.
Yeah,
Ooh.
totally. That's what I should do.
So -2, so an additional 5 off of 14, so 19 points of damage. You do this, and yet again, as the dogs tackle and push him down, he lands backwards and then slowly starts rising yet again.
Did
Whatever.
we bite any of them?
Whatever Flea said, I couldn't hear it.
I said
Flea,
frick how many times? But
Yeah. Gray, however. Let me roll for Gray, because Gray has a fighting chance.
Why not?
6. Nope.
I'm
right.
I'm using my reaction. I'm using my reaction to have her re-roll that with Colonel Shift.
Oh.
noise.
Fuck.
Comes to the same realization that you did.
Okay. It's fine. I thought it was worth
Yep.
it.
Oh yeah, no, it could be useful. Spiritual weapon. 16 misses, just barely. Cade, do you have any weapons that are visible on your person?
My rapier. I have
So
a
no.
crossbow.
Crossbow, perfect. She grabs the crossbow off your side and begins shooting at it.
Yeah, the arrows are behind me. She can just pull them out the quiver behind on my hip and just start shooting over my shoulder.
So let me roll a dexterity check.
Stake to the heart, really.
Hey!
Give me it's a D8 plus.
Oh yeah.
Dex.
So 2d8
D8.
plus 1, so 8 piercing. I need another perception check, Forrest.
Mm-hmm.
And her.
Nope.
Oh.
Lee, what's your perception modifier?
Perception is based off of wisdom, right? So that'd be a 3. My perception is passive is 13, and my wisdom.
She
modifier is
begins shouting something, coming to some type of realization. And then yanks the crossbow off of you, grabs the bolts, and then backs the fuck up.
Yes, 17 bolts right now.
Yep. Flee. Perception check.
3. Alrighty. 16.
As he was fell each time, there's been a little bit of blood that has been shed by one of you that comes off your body and just barely resuscitates him. It moves into his mouth.
Alrighty, I am going to attempt to throw a thing of holy water, the flask of holy water at him.
So dex save. 13. I think that's a save against holy water. I'm not positive.
I don't know. I've never used it. I just know that we have it on this.
attack.
Oh, it's a
ranged
ranged attack. Give me a ranged attack. We can count this as strength or dex. It makes no difference.
13, so it misses.
13 misses. Whew. Psh. You don't hear
And
it.
I will run behind Gray.
Run behind Gray.
Yeah, because
Right.
yeah.
As you run back there, Gray is shouting, "You idiots! Move away from him! Stay away from him and keep him in the daylight!"
Oh, I was right staying ranged.
However, now it's his turn. He gets to nom nom. And you know what, Cade? You're nowhere near as delicious looking. Galen.
I only have 9 health points, by the way, so easy go.
Oh, that's fine. You still got plenty of blood, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that is good. God damn, 19 again?
Really?
That hits.
He threw away his shield.
Yeah.
Yes, I threw away my
-2.
shield. So it's 18. Damn it.
Fuck. All right, he's gonna nom nom you. Galen, that is going to be a con save, please.
Constitution save.
You are to him as a Snickers is to me.
Plus bless, if that helps.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
roll your bless.
Bless D4. No, he's 17.
17 is a success against the DC. 70 points of necrotic damage halved down to 35. What's your hit point maximum right now, Galen?
Oh, shit. 39?
Twenty?
Let's see. 20. Yeah, 20. Yeah, it must be 20. Yeah, so I'm dead.
That was like 26 or something.
No, 20. I mean, I started with 20. I got for a maximum 59 minus 39, so it must be 20 a maximum right now.
When damage reduces you to 0 hit points and there is damage remaining, you die if the remaining damage exceeds your hit point maximum. So you had 9,
Yeah.
and then you take an additional 24. Your maximum was 20.
So I guess I'm still alive. How many death
No.
types? No?
You watch as he bites down into Galen's neck and very thirstily inhales as he pulls away his monstrous jaw, and you see Galen's neck snapped at the side as he slumps to the ground, unmoving. Galen, you are dead. Forrest.
I'm backing up to get into like that where I can hear zone again. I'm backing up so I can get that place where I can hear again, and I'm going to. He's already past that. Fuck. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at him.
All right, go for it.
For 12. No, miss.
Yeah. You throw that beam of light over at him, it just dodges out of the way. You see the fresh blood still dripping down his mouth.
I'm yelling at Gray. What did you say?
She'll repeat herself again.
Yeah, okay.
Tad and Ray just gonna try to stab the silver sword into his heart and leave it there. Just
I'm
trying to
assuming by
stop it.
his heart, you mean the bad guys, not yours.
Yep, the bad guys.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah,
There's still
totally-
Galen. Galen still has a heart, okay?
No, he meant
Sorry.
his own, because Galen did.
Yeah, I thought that's what Ray. No.
21.
21 will definitely hit. Give me a strength and athletics check. And roll your damage.
You have
Okay,
plus...
I don't think plus is gonna be the best for that. 8.
8. You take your weapon and you stab it into him and pull away as you're trying to do so. It just
Oh,
kind
no,
of
I'm
falls
leaving it.
out.
I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
but
leave it in
it
there.
just
Yeah.
falls.
Okay. And I'm gonna back up.
He'll take an attack of opportunity against you.
He is mobile.
Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime
Okay.
I attack, he can't take AoE. So I move back now.
All right.
Our move. I gotta take normal.
Wolves.
Wolvies. Here we go. Come on. One,
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. 5 times 7 is 35?
Yep.
Do these count as like living creatures?
Flea, how do you want to do this?
Whoa!
They're not alive. They're summons.
They are they gonna one of them like grabs one ankle, the other one grabs another one jumps up and pulls him down, and they're just like all pulling him down and just going to town.
So, you all watch as the pack of wolves leap, grabbing, gouging, and ripping at him, pulling out his throat, pulling at his shoulders, and tearing him down to the ground. As he does so, Flea, Forrest, and Gray all notices bits of blood from you all begin pooling off yourselves, but then falls short before being able to reach him. And you watch as he crumbles down to the ground with this pack of wolves eating and devouring his essence.
While the wolves are feasting, I'm immediately running over to Galen, and I'm gonna try and cast Spare the Dying on him.
You
Yeah,
run
Kate's running to
over.
the side too.
Aw, sweet.
You run over and you begin casting a spell, trying to latch on to any life that you can, but there is no
Listen,
life. in
I
you.
know we argue, okay? I get it. I'm trying to. I don't know if it's taking hold, but yeah, I like you said, I didn't feel anything. So,
Nothing.
Gray. Fuck. I don't. How long do you have that you can revive him? And I'm sure so say she can't.
Cat holding
I-
a
Doesn't
surfboard?
she have no, that doesn't work.
She used her last 3rd level spell slot at your guys'
Gentle
request.
repose. Yeah. I was thinking gentle repose, doesn't it?
She
with
doesn't
that-
have a 2nd level spell
Yeah.
slot.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
But she will drop down to the ground and begin digging a new hole.
Cat's just holding on the side of Galen's neck with tears in his eyes, trying to stem any more blood flow.
I'm taking the wand thing out from my bag that he gave us. Not
Staff?
governor. The staff that had the 2 crystals on each end. You know what I'm talking about, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason you came here.
Yep, the reason we came here. Is there like dirt or something here? I feel like this is the center of town-esque. If I pull out the map, does this look like
It is
of
the
town?
center of town, yes. And
Okay.
you can have Flea shape Earth
Okay, alright.
to attempt to do that.
Since I felt like I can't do anything for Galen right now. I'm gonna put the ruby end facing towards the ground and the amethyst towards the sky.
Okay. As you do that, you fill in the hole around the area, making sure that it is firm and well positioned. And as it sits there, you watch as the amethyst glows and pulsates up and then settles again. Now, as this is all happening, Gray will continue her ritual. But the other 3 of you well, I have to say, you all did a marvelous job. All things considered.
You were just
You
fucking
look
watching
over.
the whole time.
You see him in your tunnel.
You could have fucking stepped in and kept him from dying.
That was not exactly true. Regardless, you all should be very proud. Felling not 1, but 2 in one sitting.
Do you have a way to wake him up?
He smiles with a very toothy grin. Only one that I can think of.
Oh.
Do it. Cad looks up for the first time. Are you willing to?
Gray will obviously object.
Gray will object.
Yeah, because she
Gray?
needs to. She would have to take him out.
It's undead.
No, it's religious purpose. Do you have
I
any
mean-
way to preserve him?
Not like
It's
with
not-
a pickling brine, but just like
No,
you know.
can you preserve for
I just
revivification
whacked
later?
No, I can't. That's not exactly in the wheelhouse of things I care about, to be honest.
Manipulation of bodies in a certain aspect, I would say.
That's gonna ignore him and go back to Galen. At that point, then.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I was replying to Galen.
I was just saying something about being able to deal with bodies magically, but only in certain ways.
I mean, if you want him turned into a ghoul, if you want him turned into a feral, those things I can
No.
do.
He was nice. He doesn't deserve that.
You all look very upset. Is that the right mood I'm picking up?
Forrest has his mask on currently, but takes it off, and there's just like a lot of wear and tear from him killing 15 people in the like just eyes very sunken right now and just like dark even more than usual, like dark bags under his eyes and stuff. Yeah, you could say we're pretty pissed.
Yeah, there's physical tears in Cad's eyes.
But
Right.
you got everything you wanted out of this.
Very true. I did.
No one even know you're a part of it. And not just one seat open, but 2.
Correct.
So you
I
can
wonder
place
who will
whoever-
fill the other one.
I thought you were rolling something that he was coming at me. I was like, oh fuck.
No, he'll stroll through here and just look around at the area. I did just arrive now. Of course, I wasn't in a big hurry. I wanted to figure out where things were leading. I could sense you killed her. Looks over at Gray, and Gray is towards the end of the ritual on the compacting version.
He'll be dead soon too.
Ah, wonderful.
And then the cat.
Annoying little nuisance anyways. Step down from vermin, in my opinion.
Cad is at this point taking any strips of cloth he has on his person. He's trying to wrap Galen's wounds so he's not as bleeding anymore as quickly. Well, the blood is outside body from his body isn't coming out as quick, kind of thing.
So things aren't leaking because they still.
Yeah, so things aren't
Yeah.
linking.
He looks around very confused. I'm sorry.
Looking-
I've been dejected from, mortality for so long. I forget things about it.
Such as losing others of mortal life.
Right.
Empathy.
It's odd.
How
Yes.
long are you?
That is the word. That is the word. And he now looks at the rod in the ground, tilts his head.
How long are you keeping that second seat open?
Is Philly near me?
Yeah.
I just like pinch him on the neck.
It's not my seat to move or to choose. I mean, I'm going to take the other one, but in all honesty, unless there's someone else to quickly fill the ranks, it's usually vacant for 20 years. Not very long.
Perfect. Good to know. Thank you.
Pinches again, but harder.
You have a vampire druid, everybody.
We appreciate your advice, at least. We can at least say you didn't help us in some way. Because we probably would have died if we would have tried to fight them at the same time. Oh, most
Absolutely.
certainly we would have.
Absolutely.
I see why they'd be such a challenge for you. Any sort of spellcaster would be pretty much screwed.
You're not completely incorrect.
Are all of you capable in your own rights of dealing with spellcasters? Or just different all?
He holds his hand out to you, Forrest.
I'll put it out.
He'll take it and show you in between your two fingers.
Mm.
That spot there. If somebody is overly reliant, apply direct pressure, forefinger under, thumb over, and he pulls his hand
Ow.
out. Snap.
Okay.
I haven't lost humor fully. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm going to work on the empathy thing because it's always social cues.
right.
Mm.
Well, you all received almost exactly what you were looking for. I received exactly what I was looking for, and do you all still have heroes?
Here?
No, stories, fables,
Can I think
long
of any
life.
books? I don't think Forrest. Maybe when he was a kid, he read some hero books, but since he's been growing
Yeah.
up, he hasn't read a single like.
And Flea, on
One
the
of
other
best
hand, has
friends,
read a lot of them.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, of
You're the
course.
comic
like,
book nerd. And...
Yep.
Well, at least he gets to live like that, right?
They tell the actual story of what happened, and like you said, you don't want them to know you're here.
And I'll be going right after this. He leans down to you, Cade, and whispers something very quietly into your ear.
Okay.
Flea.
Yes.
I'm gonna write something down to him, but I'm just gonna speak it. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say it out loud, but I write down, put skull in bag. And then I just close my book.
Yep.
While he was like leaning down whispering.
He completes that and stands up and awkwardly ruffles your hair.
Dad doesn't have a reaction right now. He's just focusing on helping Galen. Kind of like trying to preserve the body as best he can.
Well, I really should get going. If any of you learn how to communicate from afar, I am more than happy to work with you again. Remember, I wasn't exactly close enough to help when this was happening. And being close is kind of a detriment, I found out. But anyways, adieu. And goes over to the stairs and starts walking up them.
And I'm just gonna say, nah, I'm not gonna say anything. Nope, I'm good.
As he's walking away, I'm gonna try to sneak off and go back. And
Gray, if you're watching this, you notice Flea sneaking off. But anyways, after that, a moment goes by. Forrest? I've been trying to contact you for
Jesus
3
Christ.
moon cycles. Update immediately.
You just said how many cycles?
In this,
Oh,
one of the
yeah,
moons
sorry.
revolves every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a long day. A very long day. Way more here than what you said.
You still have more words.
Oh, I get it. Okay, sorry, I'm not saying this out loud, but
Yeah.
he understands now. Red Council, city destroyed. We lost one. I don't know how many more words I have.
Let's go with that's enough.
Okay. Can I do 2 more, you think? Vampire's dead.
The city is not collapsed. If so, We will make haste. Protect yourselves. Do not confront the council. Hide.
Do I know if I'm capable? Because that's his sending from him too there, right?
Yeah, he did a
Back,
second
yeah.
sending. Yeah, he's an accomplished wizard. Like,
Okay, yeah, I'm realizing this now.
He's a swole wizard, that's all.
Yeah. Cast fist.
Yeah. This is how we did it back in the day.
Just everything he has is just goes in the shapes of like fists, just icebergs, just hitting people in the shapes of fists.
Who do you think Big B is?
The two on the council have been dealt with. We will sit tight until you get here. Contact me if you need updates. Out.
That is the last communication you'll get for a while.
Probably when we said council's been dealt with, he was just like, the fuck.
So, Gray has successfully buried the body. Has now moved on over towards the cat. Bury that one as well.
Luckily, it's on her.
Yep.
Pestles
All the
and-
while, Cade is tending to Galen, making sure none of the wounds.
I'm going to look through the
Get worse.
area.
Roll an
Not leaving
investigation.
like this spot, but I'd like to see if there's any notes or anything still left that haven't been destroyed or.
Roll me an investigation, please.
Yeah. Especially on what they were doing. 18.
Do you speak Hungrul?
No, I do not. Nope. But do I find notes with some writing on it?
You do. You just don't recognize the script, and the notes are incredibly old. Very, very incredibly old. There's a few that look like letters that were sent back and forth. This script and writing is on the right-hand side compared to the left, so they start on the right and then move left.
Okay. I'm going to pack them in my, because I have a nice carrier for that stuff from my background. So I'm going to put them in there since they seem really old and just have them for later. I'll just mark them as like Hungrul notes.
From the council.
Yeah.
Of course. But anyways. Time goes by, and eventually you hear footsteps upstairs. Multiple. Stomping and marching through the area.
I put my mask back on and I'm preparing to cast a spell because I don't know what's coming. So I'm preparing to send a flaming sphere into that doorway.
Cade. Yeah.
I'm assuming I might be back. I went off to get the skull and put it in the bag.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Okay.
Cade, you recognize the militant of the individuals upstairs. There's about, by the sounds of it, 8 or so.
Yep.
And they all seem to be shouting, screaming, and at the top of their lungs, obnoxiously aggressive in some type of battlement happening. But then you hear footsteps walking down the stairs. You all look over and you see a woman. Scars trace over her head, through her hair, leaving large gaps that no longer grow into the location. Even indented, the scars, you can tell, reached almost through her skull. She's adorned in no armor whatsoever, but large, hefty pelts all around, as she's holding a crude-looking silver object that has a hefty ball at the end of it, almost like a primitive mace of sorts. And there's fresh blackened blood on it. Okay, do you recognize Valerie Vallon? One of the general of sorts from Valen.
Cat's gonna stand up. Has a blank look on his face. Tears still in his eyes, but looks towards her.
She walks into the room, looks around at all of you.
Who are you?
Kadamas, are any of them dead?
No, we lost Galen, but no undead in here. All the undead have been slayed already.
She looks down. Shame. Good fighter. What are your extraction? Move.
Kate's gonna try his best to pick up Galen's body.
She walks over to you.
The one
We'll
person
weigh you
that-
down, weakling.
I couldn't hear. Say it one more time.
It'll weigh you down, weakling.
Coming. Oh.
If no one offers, Kate's going to try to carry it.
I believe Gray is the strongest person in the party right now.
Currently, right
Yeah, we
now,
lost our
yes.
strength.
We lost.
That's
her
what I was
strength.
laughing at.
I have a -1 to strength.
Gray will go over and grab the other arm to help you. Move.
Yep.
This place is infested with the dead. And she turns and starts heading up the stairs. Cade, you notice that she has 6 feathers in her hair. When you knew her last, she only had 4.
No symbolization of that?
The amount of battles that you should have died in and somehow survived.
Is the rod still beeping?
Not actively. It did 1 pulsation and it hasn't since. But clearly it worked. He messaged you.
Can I... trying to decide if I should leave the rod.
We're moving. You stay here. Risk death from them.
Okay, coming.
She continues up the stairs, and as you get up there, you see that there's another 2 of these large individuals, all of which wearing mountain-like clothing, as if they live inside of a completely frozen-over location, and all of which living, compared to the world you guys come from, primitive-looking outfits and clothing. The one very burly-looking half-orc is just snarling towards you all, and he has this large metal hammer that goes across the back of his neck that he's just resting on. There's an Aaron Cockra that has blades dangling from their neck on loose clip harnesses, just sitting there as they're looking around very carefully at the area. Cade, you recognize both of them, though probably not on a personal level. And
Yeah, I just noticed both of them just moving to Galen.
And you see the half-orc currently has the hammer resting on the head of one of these ferals with his foot over on its hip, keeping it pinned there.
Jesus fuck.
These are the
Kill them
people.
already. Yeah, these are the people. Just kill it already.
Not our job. They want one.
Have you seen
Sure.
an elven woman?
Not really looking.
Okay.
There's things to kill and you all to extract.
Well, here's a fucking map if you need it, and I just put it into his chest.
We need to go get her so she can come out with us.
Forrest, as you do that, he kind of stands up and like pushes towards you, but with a smirk on his face. Boys, you can share your dicks later. We're leaving. She looks over at the feral and just pulls out her club right into its head as it goes out.
We need to get our friend. She's back in the house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was told 5.
Well, sometimes people have trouble counting, but yeah, there's 6 of us.
Actually, it's fine. I don't know if she wanted to be with us.
Arcia, scour the houses. Find the elven woman. The Aaron Cochran just quickly nods and anime style runs out. Yeah. The big orc picks up the feral by its neck and just shoves a metal bar into its mouth and ties it around several times as it carries him by the neck. And the woman looks at you all and heads outwards as well, seeing Cade and Gray struggling to carry the body of Galen. How to spell her name?
Yeah, I'll spell her full name, just for those purposes.
Valerie Vallon. But as you head out there, you see that there's another 6 or so of these individuals currently running around the streets on rooftops and battling with the ferals. It seems to be an even match. But when you look further past into the horizon, you see not very far away from you open fields that look like unattended plants and a forest that none of you saw before you entered into this illusion. So, you begin traveling out of the city. You make it over towards your cart, which is thankfully still there because it's the only cart out in the open. As you get there, the orc tosses the feral into the cart, picks up his hammer, and just slams it into its chest to pin it there and sits down on the side. And Valerie comes over to you, Cade. Toss the corpse in there.
Cade puts Galen in the cart. He's not really making any complaints, not really talking.
My name is Valerie. I am the third in command of Vallon, the third daughter to the founder of Vallon.
I am Flea, brother of the forest, maker of the pyramid.
Roll me a deception check. I know everything you said is true, but like,
yeah,
to embellish it.
Technically, I made it Flea.
Yeah. Gadamus, you are allocated 2 hours grievance, and then full report. No exception.
Full report.
Dad just nods.
What, Kate, are you just some like some sleeper cell that got sent from Vallon into there that you're not like telling us about?
Cat isn't reacting.
The orc kind of chuckles a little bit.
Be well, anyways. Ragtag group, very mixed.
We're the strongest.
Oh, clearly you are quite strong, yes.
The Vallon people are the strongest. We are the quickest. We are the ones that prove that no danger can ever actually keep us down. He's not exactly what we would call one of us.
Funny,
Well, that's good. Because he's better than you are.
He did stand up to 2 council members.
The orc begins standing up, and Valerie, sit down, Grovis.
Good name. Got his name.
Kid, you might do well treating them with the knowledge of our customs. It might save their life. Gather around.
Kate makes the quick comment of, I was explaining to them on the journey.
Grovis, you pull the cart. I'll watch the body. And he just leaves the hammer there and goes to the front. Your horses are nowhere to be seen, unfortunately.
If I start shaking my shirt around, will Herp Derp come around?
Roll an animal handling.
Aw, shucks.
Damn
Maybe
it.
one day.
Maybe she'll
one day.
maybe she'll catch the scent.
Maybe. But anyways, you all are going to be forced to march along the side of the cart, as it can't take that much weight. A moment later, the Aaron Kakra swoops down and lands. She's on her way. So she is alive? Yeah. Looks back and you see her running full speed in your direction. Just waving. Hey, guys, you all said you... She slows down as she looks at the back of the cart. Oh, the fuck.
You can ride in the cart if you want.
She just looks at the cart, looks at all of you, and... I'm sorry.
Just do right this time, yeah?
Your condolences are appreciated.
She looks
Glad
at
that
you very strangely.
That's just
Glad-
not. It's kind of like in a dead state right now. He's kind of like very monotone saying things.
Yefley?
Glad you made it out. I sent them to go get you. I told them we couldn't leave without our friend.
Thank you. She just walks with you all as you begin marching your way back over towards the west. And I think this is where we're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. Be right back. Hello, and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and if you want to support us even further, consider becoming a member or joining our Patreon. Link to that is down in the description below. We do have open slots available, including in this game. Where last we left off, the party was fighting against the powerful, noble vampire Bjorn. You all hesitated for a moment, divided between flee or fight, as he was approaching, leaving you with no other option other than to fight. And during the chaos of the battle, learning your foe's powers, weaknesses, it was just a little too late that you fell him. Unfortunately, because of circumstance, he took one of your companions, an individual who's been traveling with you all for months now, an individual who has been in and out of shops, cracking jokes, giving a little bit of nudges towards and taking them all the same. Galen is gone. You all were contacted by your benefactor for this mission, and after a little bit of communication, there was an emergency group of individuals teleported here to act as quickly as possible. A squad of death champions from Valen. An elite attack force that work in shifts and cycles of months, ready and available in case at a moment's notice somebody is needed. The strongest, the most powerful, the quickest, and the most deadly group of individuals in Valen who came here immediately, seeming to recognize Cade, though he was only given a little bit of condolences, and in all honesty, quite a little bit of disrespect, though that just might be a cultural thing. You all carried Galen out, met a few other death champions, and made it out to your cart, where you were escaping the frightful horror of this lost little town. And we will pick up on the evening's rest of today. You've all been traveling for several hours now. And upon dusk, you are just on the edge of the forest. The cart gets placed down by the hulking half-orc. You look at Valerie, the captain of this group, who looks back at all of you. We're going to be setting up camp here. If you wish to stay with yourselves, you may do so. We take shifts in 3-hour intervals. I'll grab the first one. And she looks over towards one of the trees and very quickly and nimbly climbs her way up there and just keeps watch from that vantage point. The other two give you about a 30-foot respite, starting their own tiny little campfire, lying down a couple of stuffed rolls that were in their bags and resting their heads upon it, leaving the three of you together. The four of you together.
Yes, but she's not here right now. Though.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I'll take the
Gray
first
is
watch.
praying very heavily.
I'll take the first watch, guys.
You gonna go with her?
I'll be here. If she needs me, she will come talk to me.
Can you? You may want to make sure Galen is covered.
Thank you. I'll go do that.
And I'm gonna give him. I doubt anyone's really gonna fuck with us. I'm gonna give you an incense. I should have incense too. No, actually, I don't. I took them out. Never mind. I'm not giving you incense. Thought I had them. Sorry.
Kadamas is going to use his blanket, his personal blanket to wrap Galen in.
We could, just temporarily bury him till morning.
Bugs will get to him. Hopefully.
He'll be fine. The blanket will protect
probably
him.
Worse.
Yeah. The blanket should be fine enough for now. This grave isn't too much to ask. Would you be willing to, in the morning, preserve the body?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep. You all hear chuckles and laughter coming from the other smaller fire with just the other two individuals.
Shall we set up camp?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Galen was the one who always set up our fire.
Not the best at it, but I can do it.
You're actually gonna do it yourself.
Not the best, but I have the knowledge of how to do it.
Guidance.
Give me a survival check, Cade. No, you know how to make a fire. You know how to make a fire.
Yeah, I've been camping before. I'd say, yeah, he's been camping.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to learn.
Yeah, I have.
You're from Valen. You have to know how to survive.
At bare minimum, you have to know, yeah.
On our way there, Cade, are we going to be... Is there any major bodies of water that we have to travel, or...?
We have to travel along... I point to the east. I actually don't know the name of out of character name of the body of water. We're going to travel all the way around. Yeah, I point towards the mountains.
Valen... yes, it is the Valen stream that you have to get over.
We have to get over the Valen stream. Most likely we're going to go around, or if she really wants to make haste, we might push through it. But do you see that mountain over there? I point towards the closest mountain to us.
Yeah.
That's our destination. We're heading there.
So if we have to go over this stream, it's just like a couple feet across?
No. It will be a swim. It will be tough, but it should be manageable.
Like 10-minute swim, 30-minute swim,
About how much
hour
for swim?
The average Valen can make it across that area in about an hour. For your group, hour and a half. You're gonna have the hardest time swimming directly across it.
Yeah, I know.
It is an athletic thing.
Yes.
Forrest is getting ready to go to sleep and gonna start getting all this stuff off and
We're waking up next.
eat some of his rations that he has left over. Is she staying? Oh my god, what's her name?
Valerie?
Huh?
Valerie?
No,
Where'd it go?
She had a very unique name.
She did.
Yeah. And people copied it down.
Did. Except this isn't the right one. Fuck.
I didn't copy that name down personally.
Rasha.
Her.
Rasha, thank you.
Rasha.
Yeah.
I always wanted to...
Is Rasha just kind of keeping to herself? But near us, kind of.
She's sitting with you all. She chooses to be with all of you over, the other two boisterous individuals who are pretty damn loud. And even as this is happening, you begin setting yourselves up, and you see the half-orc kind of like stands up and brushes off their pants a little bit and comes walking over holding a large jug with just their middle finger.
Grovis.
Gadamus sits down right beside you and slams the jug into your chest. It almost wins you when he does that.
Grovis, Gadamus. Thank you. Drinks a bit. I have a guess what that is. Very alcoholic.
Yeah. No, there is
Yep.
nothing sweet, savory, or any other flavor than alcohol in it. But he will look
Like
around. So who are these people, huh?
These are my associates that I met in Alona. This is Forrest, very high skilled in the arcane arts. Flea.
Wait. Brother of the Fort. Ha! Ha! He like laughs at you, Flea. Ha!
Thank you.
Buddy. Yeah. I can
This
see
is
the
Flea.
family resemblance.
Forrest laughs a little bit there.
Wait for them to finish laughing. This is Flea, master of nature. He's more of he's the druidic type.
He's being
Right,
very
right.
nice with our titles.
This is
Mhm.
Miss Gray, our cleric. She is specialized in morticianary work.
Oh. Well, she hangs out with you long enough. Looks like she'll probably get a lot of work out of it, huh? Elbows you in the side.
Mm-hmm.
So, dead guy. Who's he?
Galen. From back home.
Oh, yeah, the pretty guy. Right?
Yeah, the one that...
He died?
Yes, he died. I know, it's
Fuck.
surprising, but not me first.
Now I owe 100 gold. Fuck. I thought you would have died first.
As did most people back home. As did most people.
Yeah.
You gonna share that drink, or you just gonna hold on to it, Cade?
Okay,
Yeah,
takes
come
a-
on, have some manners. He like slaps you and it sloshes around and
Ted takes a big hit and passes it. He doesn't react. He's used to this drink.
yeah.
Besides more of that alcohol.
Forrest, on the other hand, think about the most no-tooth having redneck who lives in the middle of nowhere and hasn't clipped their toenails in 3 weeks. You imagine
Mhm.
that person made this.
Strong.
So it's basically smells like
You might
it's
go
pure
blind.
alcohol. Yeah.
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 So you take a sip and immediately you are not accustomed to this at all. You are.
I'm still gonna drink some more based off of what was happening.
I think
I'm
Cad
gonna
has a
try and
small
tough through it.
smile. Yeah, even Cad has a small smile at that.
I'm gonna try and tough through it because of what the seeing the 15 people go up in flames kind of
Fair enough. Go ahead and give me a con save then.
I'm gonna use my game or the reading inspiration for this.
Yeah.
22.
You manage to stomach it, and you do have to like exhale very deeply and breathe, but you won't feel anything in about now.
When notably for anyone, he's quite pale prior to drinking this, and there's like veins kind of coming from his neck from how much he probably casted that day, and so yeah.
How about you, little one? You
Oop,
Go ahead and
I'm gonna
roll
use
your
my
stealth
game
check.
advantage.
yeah.
Oh, wrong button.
Oh, is he gone? Fuck.
Well, we're about to see. Yeah, how about you? Where the fuck did? There
Does
was.
it a lot. Yeah, he disappears a lot.
Oh,
He's around.
All right.
He takes inspiration from the stealthier types. Very good at disappearing and reappearing.
Yeah, best way to avoid a fight never getting caught, right? And he like shoves you in the shoulder again.
Ed nods.
Yeah, you might want to take a lesson out of his book, huh?
I'm not the best, but I still have my talents with the stealth.
Yes, talent, sure thing. So what, did you learn something new?
Running faster, attacking quicker. That's about it.
Yeah, of course. Told you gotta keep working on that core. And he like slams you in your stomach and it almost wins you.
And working on running with the cardio mostly. I've gotten to 6 miles, trying to get to 8.
Yeah. What good's fucking cardio if you get caught though, right? So you gotta work harder. He puts his massive hand over your head. What are you gonna do if they just grab you, right?
Generally stab them or knee them in the balls. Go for the eyes, generally.
Oh yeah. Just like a valiant warrior. And he like shoves your head to the side as he moves.
Cade, there's a spell that could get you out of it.
Heads up, this is not very honorable
tactics. Drunk.
Yeah, y'all remember, this is not very honorable tactics, what she's talking about.
Yeah,
Cade,
at all.
You could just cast a spell and get out of it.
Oh, yeah, if you're one of those really good mage types. Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Not that good. Dabble.
Yeah. Dabble, huh? Well, I mean, fuck it, if you hang out with this guy long enough, you might actually, well, at least learn how to protect other people, right?
Yeah. Cade, there's a new one that I've been coming up with that I can take someone else with me, and we can just like zwoosh really far.
Oh yeah,
And
best way to handle it, run away, right?
Well, damn it, the thought is that like it's almost like a sonic boom, so like it would like affect those around me as well.
Oh, like a little bomb goes off.
Yeah, and it just like launches us too.
Yeah, and then you get to hide like a fucking coward. Sounds great.
No. I'd throw a giant ball of fire on top of them.
Giant ball of fire. See, this guy knows what he's talking about. He keeps like shoving into you, Cade. Give me a charisma save.
Save.
Fucking picking on him.
Yep, he's.
This fourth time that he does it, you cannot hold back. Give me an attack.
Is it pure punch? Or
yep.
I'm just gonna roll pure strength at that point, 'cause it's about the same.
Right into his jaw. He spits a little bit, and there is like a small little bit of blood from his middle lip as he looks back at you. Feel better?
Thank you.
Why are you guys fighting each other?
He's trying to cheer me up.
Drink again.
He's trying to... Kate, he's trying to channel my aggression towards him. It's working. Thank you.
Put it somewhere once in a while. You can't just keep that shit inside. That's what happened. Yeah.
Come on, open up. What happened?
That's his place, not mine.
Huh? Cade, what? You gotta explain. We're having, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it makes me feel really good.
Maybe one day in the future.
We call that tannin sauce.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait until tomorrow. You're gonna tan your ass.
Oh, Cade, I have this new thing I was thinking of. Well, not
Jesus
really.
fuck.
I just kind of...
What a fucking nerd.
I am a nerd.
Yeah,
Holy
you
shit.
wear it. You wear that shit on your sleeve, man.
Fuck it, why not?
Here, pass me the jug. And he like just
There you
fists
go.
it and like takes like 3 large swigs and
Is
Hands it back to you, Cade.
Callius still making it?
Yeah, of course. And a couple of other people, you know. A lot of retirees, you know, aren't exactly fit for expedition and battle. They gotta do something, you know. Man, I tell you what, I'm terrified I end up like you one day. If anything, I want to be like your friend in the fucking cart. I'm gonna go out, take me all the way.
Well, we've still had many times and many battles for the future.
Yeah.
Is any of my brothers home at this time? Or are they all still out?
How the fuck should I know? We're the watch right now, though, so... Are your brothers watchmen?
The older one is.
Well, then he should be home, unless he's doing something else. Right now, Valerie's squad is in charge of being available. Good thing, too. Could you imagine if your brother caught you like that, man? Oh, I'd feel bad for you.
He would never let it go.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
What a dick.
He does have... He is a little... He's gonna, as politely as possible, say I have a stick up his ass. I can't think of a polite way to say it. It can be stuck up sometimes.
He has difficulty sitting straight.
Yeah, there we go. He does have difficulty sitting straight sometimes. But family is family.
Says you. I don't know. I kind of like Valen. Good enough for me. And while this is happening, Flea, you made your way over towards the base of her tree, and you see she very plainly looks down at you as you settle there.
I just give a little wave and then I curl up next to the tree.
You have a problem.
Well, I got a few of them. Let's see. One time I was a cockroach and someone squished me, and that wasn't very nice. So that was kind of a problem. Another time I gave that same person the side eyes, and they didn't live for very much longer after that. That was kind of a problem. There was another time that I planted a bean, and there was a giant pyramid type thing that appeared, which big picture wasn't a problem, but just small picture was a problem. There was this other time when my brother accidentally made an explosion. That was kind of a problem. Gray didn't like that very much.
Sounds like you got a lot of problems.
Yeah, I do have a lot of problems. Anyway, good night, and I'll curl up and go to sleep.
Sure. She'll keep an eye on you and everything else as well.
But
a bitch ain't one. What were you saying, Cade?
Anything new happening in Valen? New attacks, new anything interesting?
There was that wreckage on the ocean, but other than that, not really anything. Valera is reaching out to us for a little more assistance here in the near future. We were actually going to head there this afternoon if we didn't get an emergency call for all of you, so caught us just in the nick of time.
I'm always the lucky one. That's good. That's good. You, out of character, we did tell him about the ship, right?
If you wished to do that?
In the report I did.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's any more survivors, or maybe just single ones wandering around. We have to make sure to report that back.
Yeah, the other fuckwits will work on that. Our job is to bring all of you back and wait for, I don't know, Mr. Thick Accent to get back here. Guy kind of sounds like a dick. But apparently Valerie respects him, so other choice you got.
Ah, you mean Corvy. And I'm like,
Is that his
he's
name?
just sitting there holding like a cat right now that kind of looks like Stud Muffin, but has like runic markings on it. And he's just kind of like petting it.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
he
Hey,
d-
you kitty, kitty, kitty. It's so ugly and cute at the same time.
He's adorable and like moves his legs kind of when he does that.
Yeah, the cat does not like it, but apparently he definitely likes cats.
Oh, Munin, just be nice. Go, just kind of hang out on him. And I'm just gonna let him go.
Oh, look, he's so cute. Just starts crawling around him. Oh.
But yeah, Kate, it
can't wait
looks
to get one.
exactly like Stud Muffin, except it has like runic markings going down its face and stuff.
Oh.
That reminds me, speaking of Valiant, who's this year's champion?
Trials next week.
Hmm.
Oh, you asked me, my money's on Valerie again.
Champ.
I think my brother has a
16.
good running.
16 months.
Is Valen some sort of like fighting society or?
It's a very martial culture we have.
Valen is a family. We are the strongest people inside of this continent. All of those that wish to gather together, test their might, and do what we can to either live until we die, fight until we die, or help out until we die. You have to be the best at something to be in Valen. Me.
So like you fight for Valen or you fight for you? Like
I fight for
like-
Comorder and
like
for
if
my own
I-
entertainment, but Valen is my home.
like if I were to offer you like a really good job and get to fight a lot and get that death you wanted one day, like offer the opportunity at it, you'd take it.
Depends on the job.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I know how to. I'm gonna find a way how to contact you, and when I have one day when I have a good job, I'll keep you in mind. Don't die till then, because I need someone to drink with.
Nothing's been able to kill me yet, not for a lack of trying.
Did you go knock on that tree right now?
He looks up. That'll be a fun fight.
Yeah, it'd be entertaining to see her.
I'd hate to. Don't break that tree. I don't want to see that.
Break the tree? Why would I break a tree? Tree did nothing wrong.
Your fist would go straight through it.
Were you pointing at the tree with
Valerie?
Valerie
I
in
was
it?
just pointing at like a tree.
I'll say
Oh.
Like
Victoria.
knock on wood.
Yeah, but like, why would I do? Like, the tree did nothing wrong. There's no
Because
reason
you
to.
said it would be a good fight.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Valerie.
No.
See,
no,
you
no.
think you're pointing that way, but I think your eyes are. He like adjusts your hand.
Yep, that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'd be a fun fight. She'd probably end up kicking my ass though.
More than
Different
likely,
skill
but,
sets.
but it would be entertaining at least.
So were you guys all about like calling out your strikes when you do stuff? Is that like a Valen thing?
He looks down at you, Cade. You still fucking do that?
He just smiles.
Left shoulder, and I like I want to try and poke him in his left shoulder with a finger.
All right, give me an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Yep. Okay. I was hoping so. Acrobatics. Boop. 4.
Gramash grabs you by your head before you fall into the fire and pushes you back.
Oh. Thanks, big guy. Pat him on the chest.
Say what you will. I still don't miss yet. Strikes are still as accurate as ever.
Yeah, I'm
He's got
sure.
He's got a new cool sword too.
Sort of necessity.
Silver.
Oh, like a toothpick.
Short sword. How to deal with vampires. Used what I had on me.
You know what? Getting a weapon specific for killing your enemy, that's a good call. Smart call. He like pokes you in the head a few times. Not gently. Never gently.
You know anyone that would buy powdered silver?
No, I don't think you can snort that.
We can try.
We try.
You first.
I'm not gonna comment on this. Once
Give me an insight check, Forrest. Disadvantage.
What if I just say fuck it and he does it? Because Forrest
Yeah.
definitely does stuff now and then. Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna take
I'm
out my bag of. I don't even know how many pounds I have left right now. A lot.
yeah. You guys smelted down a lot.
Well, no, we still have a lot left.
Yeah.
We still have some left. So I'll take out my. I think it's like 70 gold pieces worth still of powdered silver, and just take out a little bit on the thumb. And just
You take 2d6 slashing damage.
deal. I'm guessing my temporary hit points are gone.
That'll be
Does that
9
sound like-
points of slashing damage, and you cough hysterically.
Bleed a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Your turn.
Ugh. Yeah, sure. Dips his finger in there. And then just start snorting and like sniffing that shit out. Like it is profusely like, oh, it clears out your sinuses though. I'm pretty sure that'll give me cancer.
Everything will.
We ain't gonna live that long. Most likely.
Damn straight. And he like goes to slam you on the back, but then grabs your shoulders and just like rubs your neck before pulling away. Still not gentle, but better than.
Yeah.
For reference of size difference, it is Flea compared to Galen in size.
Yeah, basically.
But with
Cat
Cade's
just has
strength.
Cat has a small smile on his face, even though it's still being pushed around like crazy
Grovis.
and kind of being treated rough.
Sure.
Have you ever had kill people that may have not been innocent but definitely were like being controlled in a gray area because they were kind of in the way?
Personally, no.
Okay.
Why, you have?
Recently,
Yeah.
like 15 all at once, burning to death.
Wow.
That's not wow. It was not.
Doesn't sound fun.
No.
Didn't need to happen?
I think so.
And needed to happen. Think about all the other people that could have died. Right?
All of us.
Well, if it's just you, then it's not worth 15. Were there more?
There could have been more people out there. We don't know.
Rasha speaks up. 22. There's 22 of us in that town. Simple math. 15 is not 22. Worth it. If you had to do it, you have to do it, right?
Yeah.
Why is that fucking with your head?
A little bit. Yeah, a lot.
He takes the bottle and corks it. Gotta do what you gotta do for the better of other people, right? It ain't always easy.
Yeah. I shouldn't have snorted that silver. Ugh. And
Yeah, I feel a little lightheaded.
I'm laying down, and he'll probably pass out.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you, Gorvis.
Well, you got
Bro.
6 hours.
I'll take my shift.
No. He leans over towards you, Cade. That guy's fucked up in the head.
It's an understatement, but not a bad person.
I
He's
never
just-
said he was. Just he's fucked up.
We'll try to find treatment the best we can. We'll try to see if we can get to a mind healer. to talk to.
Why you ain't gonna do it?
Therapist out of
shit.
character.
Oh, yeah. They do have therapists.
Mind healer.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind
In
healer.
Alona, they actually do have open therapy for all registered adventurers. It's needed.
I'll see
Yeah.
if I can get him talking to one and schedule an appointment for him. He really fucking needed it.
Yeah. I mean, push comes to shove, have him talk to your father. He's home.
I'll see if Father has time for it. If he does, I'll see if he's willing to. I think it would really help.
Jesus Christ, kid, grow a fucking pair. He stands up and just storms away.
Kate shrugs. Like I asked before. Like, yeah, I want to ask to make sure.
However, that is going to be the end of the evening's events. At the literal crack of dawn, each of you are being woken up by Valerie. Come on, we're leaving now.
Okay. Chad's ready to go.
Forrest, obviously, you are hungover as fuck.
I have I'm trying to put the gauntlets onto my legs. Ugh.
Here's a berry, brother, if you would like. And I pop a good berry.
It's
Give
a good
one
thing
to-
it doesn't have any taste or texture.
Yeah.
That shit's toast.
Yeah, just some buttered toast.
I offer one to Rasha as well. And to Kate if he wants one.
Rasha will take it.
And will Gray do general pose on?
Yes. Sure. I'll remove the spells. Well, actually, you guys are going to travel for a couple of more days. I already sent out the messenger. They're going to be bringing a vessel across the water for you all.
Thanks.
But we got to meet them there. So, we march. Make haste. Come on. And they just start moving.
Chad matches pace with them. That's one thing he's good at. He's good at running.
I'm going flea pace, maybe slower.
Say what you will about Cad, but he can run.
Yep. Very true.
am
In Valen, you're on par. Gaffley?
I will No, I'm not gonna walk. No.
Okay. Well, you all continue traveling, and after about a day of travel, you make it over towards the Valen stream. And you see that there's currently a raft sitting on your side that has a different individual dressed in very nice, regal-looking armor, complementary to almost that of Cade's, but bigger, buffy, or buffed, very muscular-looking man who seems to just look over at you all and stands up, pulls his sword out of the ground and sheathes it up again. Gadamus.
Out of character.
Rafir.
Rafir. Nice to see you again.
All right. All of you on the boat, right?
Yes, all of us on the boat.
All right.
And as we
Go on, we remember. I'm sorry, I just had to.
Yeah. No. At some point right before we go on, I'm gonna do water breathing on Cade, Gray, Forrest, and myself.
So
I'm gonna start spinning him up on what happened.
he'll listen silently as he rows. Of course, he has to row you all across, while the other two, jump into the water and hand over fist just begin swimming aggressively beside you, and you all watch as the Aaron Cochran just paces on the shoreline a few times and then flies across.
Rasha's in the boat with us and Galen's corpse, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All of you that aren't, as they
Cool.
presume, strong enough to swim across, you're gonna be taking their raft.
How long is this ride gonna probably take?
Almost an hour.
Can I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages and start reading the
Ungrul letters.
the Hungrel letters from the council.
Okay. So
I thought I'd do it now, just in case you were prepared.
Sure. But you continue talking to him about all of that stuff, and he doesn't really react in any type of way, just continues rowing. Then he looks over at you, Cade, and when you're done with the whole spiel, yeah, we can give him a pyre. He deserves it.
Thank you.
Died strong enough.
Combat. He held his weapon.
Best way to go. And as you're going across the forest, roll me an investigation, please. Let's just see how quickly you read. You're moving through the pages fairly quickly, and it seems to be a set of letters sent back and forth between... what was her name? Penelope?
Cesare.
No. I'm sorry?
It was Zaviri.
Zaviri, yeah. Penelope's from the other game. Between Zaviri and a different individual by the name of Kiel. And it's just about the magical manifestation of that ritual in this place and how they were going to specifically go about it in order to ensure that the scope of its magic could go across larger territories, and the devising of some type of attack plan to move through Fouquet Lake over to Claytel, take over a few of the smaller areas down Minori, and then eventually make their way over to Avaloa, and the letters seem to end at that point. It's all just the way they were going to travel, the way they were going to convince people to move them, how they were going to take their horde of ferals with them. They had devious ploys of getting silver-laced cages that they were going to take from the church and make, silver bars, and put a couple of the remaining living people inside so the ferals follow after them, trying to get to them across the journey.
Jesus.
And it seemed to be Kiel was the one orchestrating all of these plans. She was just the one suggesting the solutions to potential problems, like the silver inlaid cages. It seemed that they were working together for some type of hostile takeover. Yeah, that's what you end up reading more or less along just the hour journey. No? You all land on the shoreline. Looks over at you. Go.
Thank you again. Gets the body and gets ready to go.
You all begin marching again, and this time, after the hefty swim, Valerie seems perfectly fine, but the half-orc, he's breathing a little heavier. Just a little bit, though. Keep in mind, he swam for an hour straight.
Yeah.
But Valerie seems okay. And as that's kind of happening, he kind of just starts snorting and grunting a little bit, like at her, as she just keeps moving.
Kate, does your family, are they a part of this group?
In a manner of speak, yes. You'll see when we get there.
Okay.
over the next day, you travel. And you make it over towards a small base on this mountain where you notice that there's these smooth stone steps chiseled into the mountain itself, leading up to heightened platforms up higher and higher and higher. There's only maybe about 30 homes in total. Down on the ground, there's a couple of simple farms, mostly necessities, wheat, cows for, food, and dairy if you really want to go that route, but not everybody does. And only a couple of shops outside of those as well. And as you are moving through, you do notice that most of the individuals look a lot closer to Cade's attire, but with the physique of everyone else you've seen. Very large or just amply powerful looking. There's one or two individuals who move around here that seem to have an air of mysticism to them as well, but as you're all moving through, the average height among this location is about 6'2". The average size of an individual is up there with what Galen looks like. And as you're moving through, Galen looks like he would have fit in here perfectly. Cade, on the other hand, he just wears the clothing. It's just a thought that passes into your mind. And of course, as you're making your way over towards the stairs, Valerie stops and turns to you, Cade. Your friend?
Say it again one more time.
Your friend?
Yes.
Are you doing the right?
I will be doing the right.
She goes over to Galen's body, takes his sword, and slices right behind your knees, Cade.
I don't make a sound. I don't grunt. I
You
do
see
wince,
it-
but I keep going.
It bleeds. And
I
of course,
Pick up Galen's body, and I go up. He doesn't he doesn't really sound. He may be grunt with exhaustion, but he's going up. Try not to show too much physical needing help at all. If anyone offers, he doesn't let anyone else help him.
well, the native Valens would never ask to help you. This is your job, your responsibility. You have to carry him to rest. Your friend. And as this is happening, Valerie sits at the bottom of the stairs. None of you help. At all. You can attend, but none of you can help. And then she starts following several paces behind you. Cade, roll me an athletics check. $503. You've counted these stairs every single time you've gone up them and down them, working on your cardio. 503. That's what you need to make it up to. Around 60, you end up buckling under your knee and slamming forward with your head resting against the stones. As that happens, 6 individuals walk out of their homes, holding their shields, and slam aggressively in front of you.
Cad just pushes himself up, bleeding from the forehead, nose bleeding out, and he marches.
Roll me another athletics. 12. 503, man. It's all you have to make. You already did 50. You make it up about 200 more, and this time when you slip, you kind of land on your side and stumble down another 10 stairs before catching yourself. And again, more Valens walk out. This time holding their large halberds on the ground.
Picks up the body, grunting, holding the side over his shoulder. He marches.
Roll me again. You all stay a good 40 stairs behind him. Now, it is tiring for any of you to walk these stairs. I mean, none of you are exceptional at cardio other than Flea. And you're even moving faster than he can. This is an incredible task to even behold. This time, Cade, you move the body over your shoulders and just keep pushing. The last 100 stairs, you are literally crawling on all fours. The entire time, you all listen to the very loud slamming of metal items on stone. As you're moving up, there must be 1,000 people here, each one looking like they are warriors, real champions, fighters, watching. And as you make it to the very top, 503. You look forward at the Proving Arena. The place where every challenge, every dispute, every fight, every training happens inside of Valen. Where the blood of every single person who earns the respect of being here is shed. And of course, in the middle, magnificent gauntlet and pyre.
Cade brings Gallus to the pyre, not making a sound, not whistling, not complaining about the plane, preps the body. Lays him down on top, places his weapon in his hands across his chest. Gets it ready.
You begin preparing him properly, and many of the other retired citizens, as they are here, begin coming out to help. They begin placing around straw, linens, shards of metal, helping you to set up exactly how you envision it should look. One of them, an ancient human, has to be nearing 100 at this point, missing both a leg and an arm, damn near blind. Begin sewing the neck. And at the end of it, as per usual, every member walks up, takes his blade, stabs their hand, and leaves him just a little piece of themselves.
After this is done, Cad will go get the ceremonial torch, go into the arena to the flame, and get the torch ready.
Valerie steps up, and then you see behind her several steps her mother, your leader. She's never looked at you before, ever. Not even a glance. Not even a hesitation as watching the arena. And she still doesn't. She looks only at Galen. And very noiselessly nods.
Cade, for the final time with Galen's body, marches towards him.
And you all sit there at the pyre, standing a good bit away. And as the flames continue to grow, individuals start laughing, telling stories, reminiscing in the glow of the light. A few of them walk past you, Cade, and give you a shove, a push. No acknowledgements, no real condolences, but in their own way.
Comfort. Cad will join in the revelry. He will tell stories of Galen's death, fighting up 2 vampires, true ancestors, of how he died, what finally got him, and the achievements he's done. Be it good, bad, he will tell his story.
The brothers, as you're experiencing all of this, you see a very old human woman moving towards you. Looks deceptively like Valerie. And the ends of each of her strands of hair is tied with another feather. About 20. She does walk with a limp over towards you all. Notably, no walking stick, especially for somebody that age. That is unfathomable. You two are not Valen. Yet?
No, we are not, but you must be Valerie's mother?
I would have preferred you say her sister. She gives you a very kind smile.
Well, but you would have known I was... Yes, her sister.
You'll learn one day, little one. She, pats you on the head a little bit.
Thank you for taking us in.
It's only right. I know we're strange folk, compared to many. We have our reasons.
We all have our ways.
Yes, my brother and I tend not to judge when we can.
Our family has their own way of doing things as well. But not of this continent.
Nor as elegant.
You don't need to use posh words with us. Brutish, vile, dirty, wrong, masochistic, sadistic. We know how everyone else looks at us.
It just seems like a family who honors each other. Hard to find.
Yes, not all families do.
Well, my mother built this place with the intent that anybody willing to make the life of their kin better can call it home. and anyone willing to raise their weapon to defend his family.
Explains Caden Galen.
Cade never showed aptitude. It'd be too stupid for us to allow him to fight with us. He'd die.
I've seen him fighting. Yeah, no, I've been very impressed at what he could do. One time there was this creature hiding, and he just pulled out a crossbow and shot it right in the neck. Didn't even see it.
Rasha kind of like smirks a little bit and rubs her neck. Well, maybe we have to reevaluate him then. We don't want him to die.
I think realizing that he went out to find himself was important, and he probably came back to Val a different person. You should give him another chance.
Yes.
She looks down the stairs. Cade's blood drops are still lining the stairs all the way up here. The knees, without a moment to rest, did continue to bleed. Well, certainly not stronger in body. Maybe in heart.
I think I'd take 100 of those over one that's strong in body.
Every day. She nods in agreement.
There are things further to discuss that I've found out, but for another day.
Today is Galen's day.
It is.
Tomorrow, if you wish to stay and discuss as equals, we have trials. If you wish to tell us everything so we can do it ourselves, that's fine as well.
We don't have to get our knees peed on in the trial, do we?
I just like grab his ear.
Only if one of you dies.
Making more sense now. Okay.
She
It
smiles
looks
and
at Flea.
she gives you a little wink as she walks away. But anyways, over the next couple of hours, the pyre continues to glow brightly and shifts into a gray color, almost white around the tips, as everybody continues to talk, drink, eat. Cade, you look around the area and you do see your eldest brother and your father, neither of which approach you, both of which stand close to the pyre. And I think at the end of this service, this is where we are going to end the session. When we come back, we'll meet Jason's new character. Players, thank you all very much for playing and participating in this. Viewers, thank you all very much as well, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.